Texting secrets women can't resist. Marcus Aurelius, Stoic Wisdom. There's a strange paradox in today's world. Men have more access to women than ever before, yet more men than ever feel invisible. Ghosted or ignored. You send a message. You wait. You stare at your phone and nothing comes back. She saw it. She's online. But silence greets you like a cold wind. Most men break at that moment. They double text. They panic. They start explaining, apologizing, or begging for attention. But a Stoic man, a man who walks the path of Marcus Aurelius, does not bend in desperation. He understands that the power in attraction lies not in chasing, but in control. Not control of her, but control of himself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That single line defines the difference between a man women respect and a man they forget. In this video, you'll learn 3 texting secrets women can't resist, based on Stoic philosophy and timeless masculine energy. Not pickup lines, not manipulation, but discipline, presence, and detachment. The kind of energy that makes a woman curious, drawn, and obsessed, because she can sense something different about you. The Stoic man doesn't chase validation through his phone. He embodies it in his presence. He texts with purpose, not emotion. He leads with calm, not neediness. Let's begin. Part 1. The power of emotional silence. The pause between messages. When you text a woman, you reveal more than words. You reveal your energy, your self-control, and your value. Most men rush to reply instantly, as if every message is a test they must pass. But a man grounded in Stoic wisdom understands this. Your silence is often louder than your words. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." In the world of texting, calmness equals confidence. If she takes hours to reply and you respond in seconds, you've shown her that her attention rules your emotions. But when you wait, when you respond with intent, when you are not shaken by her timing, you project something far rarer: emotional sovereignty. That silence makes her wonder, why isn't he chasing? Why isn't he desperate for my reply? It triggers curiosity, and curiosity fuels attraction. This is the first texting secret. Use your pauses to communicate power. Not through games, but through genuine control over your impulses. You don't need to ignore her. You simply need to show that your world doesn't revolve around her message. You have purpose. You have direction. You have peace in whether she texts or not. Women feel that difference instantly. A Stoic man's stillness has gravity, and that gravity pulls her in without effort. So before you hit send, pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, am I texting to express, or am I texting to impress? If your words come from a need for validation, don't send them. If they come from peace and intention, go ahead. Marcus Aurelius didn't live in a world of smartphones, but he mastered the same principle that rules modern attraction. He owned his emotions. And a man who owns his emotions automatically becomes the prize in every interaction. The art of calm flirtation. Leading without needing. The second secret is hidden in how you express interest. Most men text women like they're interviewing for approval. They try too hard to sound funny, cool, or confident, and end up sounding like everyone else. But a Stoic man like Marcus Aurelius approaches communication as a mirror of his mind. If his mind is restless, his words are chaotic. If his mind is calm, his words carry quiet dominance. Women can feel when your energy is balanced. Your messages become lighter, shorter, and more magnetic, because you don't need to prove anything. Marcus once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Apply that to texting. Stop trying to sound like an attractive man. Be one through your energy. When you flirt, do it with calm curiosity, not nervous excitement. Instead of overpraising her beauty, tease her lightly with confidence. Instead of saying "you're so amazing," say, "You have an interesting way of seeing things. I like that." This kind of language shows you're not blinded by attraction and you're simply observing, appreciating, and staying grounded. And here's the deeper Stoic truth. Desire loses its power when it owns you. If you text a woman from a place of need, she'll feel it. If you text her from a place of abundance, she'll chase it. Women can sense the difference between a man seeking approval and a man offering presence. A Stoic man doesn't chase a reply. He invites one. He doesn't flood her phone. He leaves space for her to want more. That space creates tension, and tension creates attraction. So when you text, lead with calm authority. Ask questions that make her think. Be direct but never needy. Let your tone be playful but controlled. Your words should suggest that you enjoy her energy, but you don't depend on it. The modern world confuses constant texting with connection, but connection isn't built through frequency, it's built through depth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Let your thoughts and your words reflect depth, not desperation. Let your texts mirror a man who values his peace above her attention, because the moment she feels that, the moment she realizes she can't shake your calm, you become the mystery she can't stop thinking about. Part 3. The strength of detachment. Let her feel your absence. Most men believe that attraction is built through presence, through constant attention, through good morning and good night texts that never end. But Marcus Aurelius would remind you, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Notice what he didn't say. He didn't say to chase someone else's attention. A Stoic man wakes up grateful for his life, not desperate for a notification, and that's what women subconsciously crave, a man whose world is bigger than her. This is the third texting secret. Detach from outcome. Detachment doesn't mean indifference or coldness. It means emotional freedom. It means your happiness doesn't hang on her replies, her moods, or her choices. You might like her deeply, you might even want her badly, but you never let that desire own you. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, death, and war, yet he wrote in peace. He ruled with calm. He mastered detachment while still being fully alive. He would tell you this: if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The modern version: if it is not aligned with your worth, don't text it. If she pulls away, let her. If she delays replies, stay composed. If she loses interest, let silence speak for you. Because the most magnetic thing a man can do is to not collapse when a woman withdraws. Every woman has tested a man's emotions, not out of cruelty, but to see whether he stands firm in himself. When she pulls away and you stay grounded, she feels your strength without a word. Detachment is not pretending not to care. It's knowing you'll be okay. Even if she leaves, it's understanding that your value doesn't decrease because someone else failed to recognize it. This kind of emotional stillness drives women crazy, not because you're playing games, but because you're so rare. Every man reacts. Few reflect. Every man seeks validation. Few master restraint. So next time you feel the urge to reach out, ask yourself, Am I texting to connect or am I texting to escape my discomfort? If it's the second, hold your ground. Go for a walk. Train your body. Focus your mind. The Stoic man channels energy into growth, not into chasing, and in your absence something powerful happens. She begins to miss your presence. Your silence echoes louder than any message could. That's not manipulation. That's mastery. Part 4. The language of masculine energy. Speak like a king, not a clown. In the modern dating world, humor and charm are overused weapons. Every man tries to be funny, clever, or smooth. But Marcus Aurelius didn't attract loyalty with jokes. He did it with depth. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." That's true in life and in texting. When you text a woman, your words reveal your thoughts. If your thoughts are needy, anxious, or confused, your words will sound forced. If your thoughts are calm, clear, and purposeful, your words will flow effortlessly. The fourth texting secret is this: speak with purpose, not performance. Don't fill the silence with meaningless chatter. Don't try to entertain her, inspire her. Your words should carry intention. When you compliment her, let it come from observation, not desperation. Instead of "you're so hot," say, "There's something magnetic about your calm. It's rare. That single shift changes everything, because you're not worshiping her beauty. You're acknowledging her essence. You're not reacting. You're leading." A Stoic man doesn't text to please. He texts to express truth, and truth always stands taller than charm. Marcus Aurelius led Rome through chaos because he never allowed words to outpace thought. He understood the power of restraint. The same principle applies in texting. Don't over-explain, don't overshare, don't overpraise. Less is often more, because mystery multiplies interest. Women chase clarity and confidence. When your tone is composed and certain, it radiates leadership. She doesn't feel pressure. She feels presence. You don't need emojis to express warmth. You don't need paragraphs to prove interest. You don't need constant communication to build connection. All you need is direction. Every message should subtly say, "I enjoy you, but I'm not trying to earn you." That statement, even without words, is the essence of masculine attraction. When a man texts from inner stability, he stops trying to make women like him, and women start wondering why they can't stop thinking about him. So remember, speak like a king, not a clown. Your words should carry grace, not desperation. When you text, imagine Marcus Aurelius himself reading your message. Would he see calm control or emotional chaos? Be the man whose texts sound like he could walk away at any moment, yet chooses to stay, not because he needs to, but because he wants to. Part 5. The discipline of consistency. Be the same man in silence and in speech. The final secret within these first lessons is the most overlooked one: consistency. You can't fake Stoicism through words if your daily life lacks discipline. Marcus Aurelius didn't preach peace while living in chaos. He practiced what he wrote. His self-control wasn't an act. It was a reflection of his inner training. He said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Women can sense inconsistency faster than men realize. If your texts are confident but your energy in person is scattered, she'll feel the mismatch instantly. If you preach calm but react emotionally when she pulls back, you've already lost the frame. True Stoic texting begins long before you touch your phone. It begins when you wake up early instead of snoozing. It begins when you face discomfort without running. It begins when you respect yourself enough to live with standards, because your energy flows through every message you send. If your mind is disciplined, your words will be deliberate. If your life is grounded, your tone will carry weight. Consistency is the bridge between attraction and respect. Attraction might make her curious, but respect makes her stay. So build habits that align with your words. Be kind, but firm, present but detached, available, but never dependent. Marcus Aurelius led by example, and so must you. When you're the same man in silence, in texting and in life, you become unshakable. That stability is rare in today's chaotic world, and women can't resist it. A Stoic man doesn't just say he's different, he proves it in how he carries himself every single day. So, as you continue this path, remember, master your silence, refine your speech, and live a life so steady that your presence feels like peace. Because when you become that man, you won't need to chase women. They'll be drawn to your calm like a flame in the dark. Part 6. The Mirror of Masculine Value. She responds to how you see yourself. Here's the truth most men never realize. Woman's attraction toward you often reflects the way you see yourself. You can text with perfect timing, use the right tone, and even sound confident, but if deep down you feel unworthy, she'll sense it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." If your ambition is only to be liked, you've already surrendered your power. The sixth Stoic secret is about self-perception, because attraction starts from within, not on the screen. When you text, your words carry invisible energy. If your energy says, "I hope she likes me," it reveals insecurity. If your energy says, "I like her, but I know my worth," it reveals grounded confidence. That difference can't be faked. It radiates through every sentence, every pause, every emoji you choose not to send. A Stoic man doesn't text to get attention. He texts to share his world. He doesn't wait for validation. He offers stability. Marcus Aurelius faced constant pressure as an emperor, but he never sought praise. He led with composure. He taught that the man who governs his mind rules his world. That's the mindset you must carry into your conversations. When you message a woman, don't focus on whether she'll reply. Focus on expressing truth, and let truth do the work. If she disappears, your value remains. If she flirts, your calm remains. If she tests your emotions, your stillness remains. You are the constant. She is the variable. The stronger your inner frame, the more the world bends toward it. So the next time you're about to send a message, pause. Ask yourself, am I writing this like a man who knows his value or a man trying to earn it? Marcus Aurelius believed that dignity isn't built in the eyes of others. It's built in the mind of the self-disciplined. Your texting energy must come from that same place, because when you truly know your worth, you stop chasing connection and start commanding it. Part 7. The Stoic Game of Patience. Let time reveal what words cannot. Patience is the rarest form of power. In a world that moves at the speed of notifications, most men panic when they don't get instant gratification. But a Stoic man moves like time itself. Steady, silent, inevitable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept away." He understood that everything, attraction, emotions, relationships, flows like a river. To grasp too tightly is to drown. To float with composure is to remain free. This seventh secret is patience, the art of letting things unfold. When you send a message, don't wait by your phone. Return to your mission. When she takes her time to reply, don't analyze every second. Return to your purpose, because women are not drawn to the man who waits. They're drawn to the man who moves forward. Patience isn't passive, it's an active display of confidence. It says, I trust my value enough to let time work for me. When you stay patient, you shift the dynamic. You show that you're not chasing approval, you're observing alignment, you're not trying to make her like you. You're letting her reveal if she deserves your energy. Marcus Aurelius faced long wars, personal losses, and betrayal. He didn't break. He waited. He observed. He acted when the time was right. He knew that calm, endurance wins more battles than impulsive reaction ever could. Apply that same stoic patience in your interactions. Don't rush connection. Don't force chemistry. She's truly the right woman. Your calm consistency will draw her closer. If she's not, your peace will protect you from illusion. Because the man who waits with purpose always gets further than the man who rushes with desperation. Every strong relationship, every deep connection, every lasting bond is built not through instant messages but through timeless presence. So text less. Mean more. Respond slowly. Think deeply. Let time do what desperation never can. Create genuine attraction built on respect, not urgency. Ending. The Stoic way of love. Master yourself, and the world follows. In the end, Marcus Aurelius didn't teach men how to conquer others. He taught them how to conquer themselves. That's what Stoicism really is. Not coldness, but clarity. Not emotional suppression, but emotional mastery. You can use every texting strategy in the world, but none of it matters if you don't master your inner state. Women are not impressed by your replies. They are moved by your energy, your discipline, your presence. Marcus Aurelius never chased affection, yet history remembers him as one of the most respected men to ever live, because his power came from within. He once wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That quote is the essence of Stoic texting, Stoic love, and Stoic living. You cannot control how she feels, but you can control how you show up. If she ghosts you, remain grounded. If she admires you, remain humble. If she tests you, remain calm. If she chooses you, remain strong. Your peace is your power. Your restraint is your weapon. Your consistency is your magnetism. The modern man loses himself chasing approval, but the Stoic man finds himself in silence. Be that man. Be the calm in a noisy world. Be the stillness that makes others wonder what's behind your composure. And remember this: the woman meant for your soul will never be drawn to your performance. She'll be drawn to your presence. So walk in discipline, speak with wisdom, love with patience, and live with such inner power that every message you send echoes the calm of Marcus Aurelius himself. Because in the end, the greatest secret isn't how to make her love you. It's how to love yourself enough that she can't help but be drawn to your peace.